Yeah, Ma.
I'd relish that if I were you. Breakfast in Spain is just coffee and croissant. Or whatever the Spanish equivalent of a croissant is.
Don't know how anyone can go a whole morning on a cup of coffee and a bun.
It'll be a bill, that. You seem to lurch from one set of debts to another these days.
It's not a bill. Just the opposite.
No? What's the matter?
Some Henry's solicitors about his will.
Henry's bequeathed his share of Emmerdale Farm to Marion.
Well, she is his daughter.
No, that's not all. He's left £100,000 to Emmerdale Farm Limited.
How much?
£100,000.
I don't believe it. Annie, did you know Henry had done that? Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Henry was always generous. Too generous sometimes. He saved this farm when he bought the freehold, and now he's helped us again, given us security.
So what will you do with the money?
There's 100 things we could do.
Have to tell Joe and Matt first. Then we'll all decide together.
Morning, Frank. Didn't expect to see you up here.
It doesn't hurt to keep them on their toes. There's a message for you. Will you call you Emmerdale as soon as you're free? I said I'd pass it on.
Great. I'll go at dinner time.
So, how's it going?
Not too bad, really. Mind you, we need an assistant when the place opens.
Assistant? You mean secretary?
No, assistant manager, come warden. Running this place will be a full-time job.
And setting someone else on's going to add one more salary to the cost.
Still a job that needs doing, Frank. So you set me on to manage the estate.
Including the holiday.
Exactly. So if I'm running the holiday park, who's running the estate? If I'm running the estate, who's taking care of the day-to-day maintenance at this place?
Yeah, you may have a point there.
I do, Frank. You see, if I had a warden here, we'd both have more time to work out the overall developments.
Got someone in mind?
No, not yet. I just wanted to see how you like the idea.
Well, I think it's okay in principle, but I'll need to see some figures.
Well, I'll do all the costings. Labour saved, duties, salary. I'll let you have them at the end of the week.
Fine. I like a man who knows what he wants.
Good.
So which one do we look at first?
What about this one? 2 reception rooms, 3 bedrooms and gas central heating.
That sounds okay.
No, I don't think so. Price.
Well, what about this one? It says, scope for improvement.
Oh no, not while the builders are still putting the mill right. I don't want anywhere that you might be tempted to do some improvements.
I can do shelves.
Christopher Tate, if you so much as lift up a hammer in our new house, I'm getting a divorce. What about this one? Recently modernised, 3 bedrooms and half an acre of land. That looks really nice.
Yeah, and it's near the King of Prussia at Robblesfield.
We're not going to buy a house just because it's close to a good pub.
Well, absolutely not. The thought had never entered my head. Mind you, local amenities are important.
And so are doorways that don't need acro props to keep them up.
Sure. Do they sell monks or skipdales at the King of Prussia? I can't remember.
Ah, hi, Michael.
Oh, hi, Joe. What are you doing here?
Just on my way to Emmerdale. I thought I'd catch you first, though. Not working today?
No, I'm just doing some odd jobs up at Fish Farm for Mum.
But you prefer a steady job?
Well, yeah, of course I would. But, I mean, all I know is farming. It's not the best time to be a farmer looking for work, is it?
How about if I was to offer you the chance to help run a different sort of setup? Some grazing, some woodland, and the buildings to go with it.
What, around here?
Yeah. You see, the holiday village is going to need a warden to help with the day-to-day running of the place. Maintenance, administration, that sort of thing. I think you were the right bloke for the job. I mean, you're cheerful enough, hard-working.
Yeah, but Joe, last time I worked for you, it was hardly a pleasant experience, was it? I just felt like I'd been used and I ended up back up Dole, didn't I?
Michael, that's history. All right, maybe we didn't go about it the right way, but it's water under the bridge.
Oh, it might be to you. I'd have to think twice about accepting a job from you again, though. Well, no offence, of course.
None taken.
I don't fancy working for Frank Tate either. I mean, the bloke who evicted us from our farm.
Look, you can't let old scores get in the way of your future, Michael. Besides which, you would be working for Frank Tate. You're working for me. Now, come on, I'm offering the job. Do you want it or not?
Yeah. All right, then, yeah.
Great.
So when do I start?
Haven't got the details worked out as yet, but pretty soon.
Great, OK.
Fine. Look forward to working with you again.
Right.
Freeze from the feet up on that building site today.
So how's it going?
Oh, it's looking good. A few months' time and we'll have put a whole new village on the map.
Perhaps you could call it Tateville or Frankdale.
Somehow I don't think that would go down too well with the locals. Busy morning?
Yeah, just a bit. Kathy's taken the day off and, well, the new ponies are all extra work. I know, you don't need to say it.
It's all my own fault for acting without thinking.
I never said a word.
You didn't have to. Anyway, I did think. Just because it's legal for Christopher to be transporting horses to slaughter doesn't mean I have to like it.
No, but I still think you're being over-sentimental about the whole thing.
It's got nothing to do with sentiment. It's the principle.
Rubbish! You don't get worked up about pigs or sheep going to the abattoir.
No, but they're raised for food. Ponies aren't.
Not in the first place. And if they're still worth something as meat when they're no use for anything else.
Well, that's a typical businessman's attitude. Squeeze everything to the last penny. Well, I'd rather have principles than pennies. I couldn't stand by and see perfectly good ponies go to be butchered.
So what do? You bring them here and make extra work for yourself?
Some might say I had the courage of my convictions.
Some might.
All right. But they're here now, so we have to decide what to do with them.
Oh, no, love. Not we. It's the principle of the thing, you see. Haulage and holidays are my business. Horses are yours. But I'm sure you'll work something out. Thanks for the coffee.
Frank.
Oh, it's cold enough to freeze whites off a toad this morning. All right for them we're not better to do than stand around it warm. I've been out since crack of dawn, seeing to me birds.
Well, you're daft, that's all I can say. At your age, you could be retired.
Don't say that. Turner might be around. I want to keep my job. Morning, Mr. Turner. I've just popped in for a warm.
Pint, more like.
Not much sign of that at the moment.
Carol? I'm not paying you to stand staring out of the window when I'm not here.
Not at all, Mr. Turner. I was just thinking those nets could do with a bit of a wash.
Oh, well, will you serve Seth, please, so that he can finish his lunch and get back to work?
It's only a bit of warm I'll get all day popping in here. It's too mean to have an eating at Fish Farm.
Doesn't Mrs. Feldman let you go in the cottage to warm yourself up?
Keep out of there during it day. Every time I go in there, she manages to find me something extra to do.
Likes her privacy, no doubt.
How do you mean?
Though I saw Eric Pollard going in there a couple of times. Did you ever notice that at all?
Pollard, no, can't say I did.
Oh, you must have done. They're thick as thieves, those two.
Don't know about that. Do know something, though. If you don't serve that fella over there, he's going to climb up that bar and do it his sen.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Eric.
Oh, hello, Elizabeth.
Was it something I said?
No, I just don't want to give any ammunition to the gossip mongers. You never know who's watching. Our friendly barmaid over there's never away from the net curtains.
Well, or she'll see her two friends talking in the street. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No. Look, Elizabeth, I don't give a damn what they say about me, but I do mind what they say about you.
Eric, I don't care what people are saying about me, about us. Right now, I'm enjoying myself. Folk can say what they like.
Well, I'm enjoying myself, too.
To be honest, it's quite amusing being the centre of attention. I'm flattered that people are riveted by my private life. But I intend it to remain just that, my private life.
I agree. A dinner with me tonight? I'll book a table at the Italian.
Lovely.
We can meet in the Woolpack for a drink beforehand, if you like.
In front of all those prying eyes, what will they think?
Yes, well, we don't need to leave together. We can leave separately. That'll fool them. What do you think?
I think it's underhanded and sneaky, Eric. I'll see you at 7:30.
Yeah, you're right. Here's a lot of money. There again, Henry always was generous to people he cared for.
Aye. And he cared about Emmerdale.
Still, it's not my problem. Well, don't tell me you're stumped for something to spend it on.
Well, that's it. How best to serve Henry's memory? What should we spend it on?
Well, like I said, it's not my problem.
It's all our problem.
I don't work here anymore. I work for Home Farm, remember? Do what you like with the money, as long as you invest it wisely for the farm.
Well, you've changed your tune. Any investment in farming these days is a waste of money. That was a quote of yours, if I remember rightly.
It's Henry's request, not mine.
Well, what would you have us do with it? Open up a holiday camp? Start a vineyard? Offer bed and breakfast?
I don't know. Like I said, it's not my problem. But I'll make sure you follow Henry's request to the letter, because if you don't, and you go against the goodness of the farm, I'll veto.
I see. You're sick of farming, you don't live here anymore, but you still want a say in the spending of Henry's money.
I've just said do what you like with the money, as long as you invest it wisely for the farm, because I'm a shareholder here. I still care about Emmerdale.
Enough! I won't have you bickering like a couple of spoilt children. This is Henry's money, his memory you're squabbling about, and I won't have it.
Sorry, Ma.
Henry left this money to improve life on the farm, not to make matters worse. And it's got to be decided before I go to Spain. I'm not going away until it's sorted.
The bathroom was far too small.
Yeah, the sitting room was too dark.
I didn't like the bedrooms much either.
What does that leave?
The garage? Do you want to do this one?
No, it's your turn.
So, which one next?
Stainsby Cottage. A highly desirable, deceptively large three-bedroom cottage set in a quiet location. Bathroom, lounge, dining room and kitchen.
Yeah, a rabbit hutch in the middle of nowhere.
Wouldn't joke, it probably is.
Hi, off out.
Yeah, I thought I'd take a trip around the boundaries of the estate. How about you?
I've just been to have a look at the ponies.
Still getting hassle from Frank and Chris about rescuing them?
Sort of. Frank thinks I'm being over-sentimental.
Well, aren't you?
No, I don't think so. It's the principle, not sentiment.
But Frank doesn't agree.
No. What do you think?
Well, I don't think I'd have done what you did. There again, I've been round farms too long to be squeamish about animals going to slaughter.
Not horses. You don't think that's right?
Well, in theory, I don't see why not. In practice, that's another matter. Maybe I'm too sentimental. I can afford to skirt around the issue.
But what about earning their keep?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not sentimental enough to think that 20 ponies can just stand around in a field for the rest of their lives. They ought to be put to some use.
Well, you could always train them, start your own circus. Yeah, you look very fetching in a top hat and a whip.
I think the animal rights activists would take you to task over that. What about a pony trekking centre?
Seriously?
Absolutely. It's the logical thing to do, especially with the holiday village being so close.
Yeah. Yeah, not a bad idea.
Hello? Anyone home? Oh, hi. I did knock. Oh, that's okay. Come in. What are you doing up here?
Oh, I was just passing, so I thought I'd look in.
Oh. No Peter?
No, he's with Archie and Alice. You're on your own too. No, Robert, I mean.
He's at school. Sit down. Would you like a cup of tea?
No, it's all right, thanks. I can't stay.
Well, I'm making a pot for Jack anyway. It's no bother.
Oh, right. Well, thanks, if you're sure. I can't wait till Peter starts school. No more having to find childminders every time I want to go out. Mind you, Archie's a real help. It's lucky he's around. Beckendale's not exactly overflowing with day nurseries.
Well, you must notice a big difference after Birmingham. No news on selling the house yet?
No, not yet. No one's showing much interest. Mind you, it's hardly surprising. It's not a good time to be selling.
But you do still want to sell?
It would be nice if someone would show an interest.
Sarah, can't stay for tea. There's a couple of yous wanted up to the top 20. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Jack.
I want to get them back before it gets dark. OK, I'll see you later. Bye, Lynn.
Oh, damn.
What?
I forgot. I said I'd be back for Peter at 3:30. Archie's taking Alice back then. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'll have to skip the tea. Do you mind?
No, it's fine. It was nice to see you. Come again when you've got more time.
Yeah, I will. Thanks. See you. Hi.
Hi. I'm sorry I can't stay. Got to find these ewes. Could get anywhere, you know, before it gets dark.
That's okay. I do know what farm life's like. I'll be in the Woolpack tonight if you fancy a drink.
Oh, not tonight, I don't think. Hot bath and feet up in front of the telly, I reckon.
Maybe next time, eh?
Yeah, sure. Hello. Thought you were living it up in Leeds.
Yeah, I just thought I'd come back to the countryside for a bit of peace and quiet. How is everybody?
Well, fine. I like your new hairstyle.
Oh, thanks.
Sarah's just made a cup of tea. If you're quick, you'll get one.
Great. What was Lynn Whiteley doing here?
Oh, I don't know. Come to see Sarah, I think.
Oh. Right, well, I'll drop my bags off, then I'll be around for the cup of tea.
Right.
See you later.
See you later, love.
Oh, it's right there, love.
Why aren't you down at the fish farm? I thought you were supposed to be helping Michael this afternoon.
I was. I mean, I did. Oh, and you need to put an order in for some more food pellets. We've only enough for a week.
You do know how to use the telephone, don't you?
Ah,
Then why are you wasting time trailing across the village when you could have just picked up the phone?
never been keen on technology, Mrs. Fellman. I prefer to talk to people on a one-to-one basis. You learn more.
Oh, do you?
Ah.
I'll bear that in mind.
Rachel! Oh, you're there. I nearly broke my neck on that bag. What'd you leave it there for?
I was just coming to move it. Hey, and talking of moving, what gives you the idea of moving into the big bedroom? I thought I was having that room.
That's tough. I want that bedroom.
Oh, yeah, what for? Entertaining guests?
No, but I'm living here all the time. And I've got more things here than you have. Oh, and Rachel, I'm trying to keep the place tidy, so don't treat it like some sort of a rubbish tip. You can start by moving that bag.
Yes, sir. Straight away, sir. Listen, have you seen Michael anywhere?
Not today. Why?
Oh, I just thought I might go for a drink with him later. In the meantime, I'm going to go and have a nice, long, hot soak.
Yeah. Well, don't you use all the hot water.
I hate to sound like a broken record, Seth, but haven't you got work to do?
I'm not that worried. Your Michael's a good worker.
Is there something else?
Well, as a matter of fact, now that you mention it...
What are you up to?
Me? I'm up to naught. Which is more than you can say for some people around here.
Meaning?
I think you should know this, Mrs. Feldman. It's that Carol across at Woolpack.
Oh, yes.
When I went to this dinner time, she were giving me the 3 degrees.
Really?
About you and Eric Pollard.
I see.
And I told her I didn't know it.
I'm sure you did, Seth.
And even if you were to tell me something, it'd be in strictest confidence. If I did know it, my lips would be sealed.
I'm sure they would, Seth. Thank you.
Don't mention it, love. Mum's the word. Even if I knew something, which I don't.
Of course, Seth.
Right then.
Rachel, what are you doing?
I'm cooking dinner.
Oh, is that what you call it? Look, you're not living with your student friends now, you know.
Mark, it's just rice and vegetables.
It's just a mess. Honestly, Rachel, I try and keep the place tidy, and you come back for just 5 minutes.
Nice little housewife, aren't we?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have to be if you cleared up after yourself. Have you used all the mushrooms?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's all there were. Oh, Mark, you could have waited until I'd finished cooking.
Oh, what's wrong, Rachel? It's just a nice big juicy pork chop that Sarah got for me.
It's bad enough when it's cooked. Look, just take it away, will you?
It's not surprising you don't like it. I mean, you and pigs have got a lot in common.
You aren't still worried about Joe and that solicitor's letter, are you?
No, it's not Joe that bothers me. It's the other complication I'm worried about.
What other complication?
Marion. I mean, now she owns Henry's share, well, who knows what she'll have to say about running the place.
I can't see Marion giving up the Italian son to interfere at Emmerdale in January, can you?
Maybe not. But what if she does?
Well, if she does, she does. Worry about that when it happens. There's not much you can do about it, one way or the other. So why don't you stop thinking about it for a bit?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Fancy a drink?
We're out of alcohol, I'm afraid. Well, we could always nip down to the Woolpack, get a couple of cans.
We?
Well, you.
Thought as much.
And some crisps wouldn't go amiss.
Okay.
Oh, and, hurry back.
Yes, my lady.
So our ideal house has to be away from the main roads.
But not too far from them.
Have a decent-sized garden.
Yeah, about half an acre.
And it'd be good if it was stone-built. Well, it's a farmhouse, really, isn't it? Trouble is, most farmhouses round here come with farms as well. Mind you, I suppose if we giggle...
Lynn's place.
What?
Bill Whiteley's old farm. Why didn't we think of it before? It's perfect. Especially since Archie and Michael have done it up.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely. Look, it's everything we just said we wanted. Stone built, good garden, quiet.
And it's a decent size.
Come on then.
Where?
To have a look at it right now, come on.
All right, you're on. To think we could have saved ourselves all that hassle today just by simply going down the road.
Makes a shame to Eric Pollard buying somebody else a drink, wouldn't it, Mr. Turner?
Ah, well, Seth, men will go to any expense when it's romance in the air.
Biggest change round here would be for certain people to mind their own business.
Cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
Saw Michael earlier today. Still giving me the cold shoulder.
I know. I can't talk to him about us. I've tried. But it's his problem. I mean, I'm happy. I'm enjoying myself. He'll just have to get used to that.
Gin and tonic, please, Carol. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Lynn.
You decided to come out after all, then. What would you like? It's my round.
Oh, nothing, thanks.
Oh, come on. Pint?
Aye, OK, I'll have a pint.
And a pint, please, Carol. So, what made you give up a hot bath and the telly?
Oh, nothing. Plan hasn't changed. Just come out to get a couple of cans.
Oh. Did you get those ewes back safely? I wouldn't like to be stuck out on a January night.
Well, it was a bit tricky.
Night, Alan. Oh, leaving so soon, Harry?
Yes. Thought I'd have an early night. Night all.
I'll have a vodka and tonic, please, Alan.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course you will, Ursula.
I ordered those food pellets this afternoon, sir. They'll be here tomorrow, so can you look out for the lorry?
Great, Mrs. Bowman, I'll do that.
And, Alan, I'm afraid I'll need you to sign some cheques in the morning, too.
Oh, that's all right, Elizabeth. I'll be over first thing. Everything all right, is it?
Fine. Couldn't be better, thanks.
Hi, Michael. Yeah, it's me. You ready? Right, I'll come and pick you up now, then. Bye. Have a nice bath.
No, it was lukewarm. I told you not to take all the hot water.
Never mind. Cold baths are good for you. Hey, listen, Michael and I are going for a drink. Do you want to come?
No, I can't. I've got a pile of homework to do.
All right, then. See you later. Oh, by the way, you're out of biscuits.
Oh, Rachel, you...
Still, it must be nice to be part of a large family, to know where you are. I always wanted Peter to grow up like that. Of course, it didn't work out.
Yeah, but that's not your fault. Seems to me you come through it all pretty well. I mean, if most people had to deal with what you did, well, they wouldn't. Not without being bitter.
I can think of some people who wouldn't think I came through it that well, can't you?
Well, yes, but what I really meant was you're independent. And I admire that in women, especially when they've so much else to deal with.
So your ideal woman has to be an independent spirit. That's what you go for, is it?
Well, yeah, I do find that attractive in a woman.
Above everything else.
Well, not above everything else.
What about, oh, I don't know, hair colour? Redhead, brunette, blonde?
Oh, yeah, we found you. We've just been over to your house and Archie said you were here. Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Listen, Lynn, can we talk to you for a minute? It's about the house.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
So I better go.
Are you sure?
Yes, Sarah will be wanting me.
See you again soon, eh?
Yeah, sure. Night.
Night.
It's about your house. We've decided to sell the mill, you know, to get somewhere else. And, well, we wondered about your place.
Oh, Chris, sorry. I decided today. I'm not moving after all. I'm staying here in Beckendale. Definitely.